All right, for this week's real estate tip, I want to talk about increasing your cash flow by charging for things that you might not normally think to charge for. So the example we'll talk about this week is garage space. So my good friend and local real estate investor, Bruce Hinton, had a fantastic way to increase his cash flow on certain single-family properties that he had, and that was that he rented out the garage separately from the rest of the house. So it works better if you've got a detached garage, not one that's drive into the house. So this is ideally for detached garages. So he would rent the house out, and anybody who rented there had parking space, but they didn't have access to the garage. Then he was able to rent out the garage for $200 a month. In this case, he rented out one of his garages to a car buff who put his collectible car in there and went and worked on it and tinkered on it in the evenings and on the weekends and just wanted a safe place to store it. Happy to pay $200 a month for that. And in another case, he used it as a garage as storage space, and again rented out for several $100s a month, I believe, to a non-profit organization who just stored a bunch of their stuff there. So that's a way to increase your cash flow significantly from a single family home. So think about it. If you got a single family home and you're just kind of making, like, let's say $50 to $75 a month net positive cash flow, and you have a detached garage and you rent that out separately for, let's say, $150, $200 a month, that just, almost quadrupled your net positive cash flow from the property from renting out something that you would have included normally on its own. So there's your real estate tip for this week. Take a look at it when you're dealing especially with single family properties. How can you maximize your revenues by renting out garage space?